I'm tired of Naira. Look, Naira notes. And it's not even the new notes. Old notes. The new note I have. 200 Naira, 1,000 Naira. Because I wanted to do this video, I went to the bank, get some dollars. The bank told me that they could only give me $50 in notes. So how can you actually make money from your real estate investment in dollars? Because the truth of the matter is that whatever gains that your real estate investment is gaining in the Naira, inflation and devaluation is almost wiping them away. That's what I'm going to talk about today, how you can earn in dollars with your real estate investment. So how can you actually make money in dollars on your real estate investments here in Nigeria? And let me tell you the first and most important thing that you need to take note of if you want to make money here in Nigeria and hedge your investment. Protect your real estate investment from inflation, from devaluation, from even speculation. The first thing that you need to do is that invest in a free trade zone. A free trade zone is an area where there are no restrictions, both federal and state government restrictions, free excise and import duties, can bring stuff into the country without any extra charge, demurrage, or any of those backlog. And a free zone is supposed to be a business entity of its own where people can transact in dollars with no de-dollarization policies or any policies that kind of stifle businesses outside. And Lagos has a number of such free zones, Alarocity and Eko Atlantic. So in these places, they charge in dollars and you're buying your land per square meter in dollars. But the good thing about it is that as the property is appreciating, you don't really care what is the Naira equivalent, what is the parallel market official rate. These are some of the benefits of investing in a free zone. Now let me tell you something. As at some 5-10 years ago, Alarocity, you could probably get it for 20 million Naira and the likes. You know, those that bought when Alarocity was going for as little as $100 and something and less. But now, for the lowest square meter that you want to get in Alarocity is at least $135 per square meter. Alarocity has been adding 10%, appreciating at least 10% every 6 months. So in a year, your property is appreciating at least 20%. The construction costs are less, up to 25 to 30% less, because the free zone entities that are bringing those construction products, they are bringing it for cheap because they are not paying tax. It's not being taxed. There are no excise duties. There are no VATs that are attached to it. So you can even build whatever you want to build in a much quicker and much less expensive way. Another opportunity that you get when you invest in a free zone is the fact that you are bordered by free zone entities like Bois, Sterium. Up to 60 free zone enterprises are already in Alarocity. And these people are going to be spending money in dollars. They're going to attract people like VCs, tech founders, and the like. So if you want to do a rental, if you want to do a commercial lease, everything you're going to be getting from that property is in dollars. That's very, very important for you to know about getting money or denominating your investments, real estate investment in dollars. A free zone. Are two of such, like I said, Alarocity or Eko Atlantic. These two places, I mean, if you're buying from Nigeria, it's gonna hurt you a bit to source the dollar, but you're denominating your investment in dollars. And for a place like Alarocity, where the owners of Andela and co-founders, really, Andela and Flutterwave, which is the Future Africa, the VC, they have actually invested in Alarocity about 72,000 square meters of land. It cost about $13 million. And they're starting the Eternal City, which is for digital nomads, people that, there are actually people all around the world. If you go and check what digital nomad is, that they just want to, they are working remotely. They just want to live in places where, that are free zones, countries that are accommodating, and they can actually work and earn. These are the people that will either buy your rental, lease your office space, lease your land, or what have you. So if you're thinking long term, you have about $70,000, $100,000 above, instead of just going to source any random land in Lagos, actually think of sourcing land in a free zone. And that's the very first way you can start making money in dollars on your real estate investments. Now, the second way you can make money in dollars from your real estate investment is starting a site and service close to the international airport in Ayetoro axis of Lekki, and this airport is going to have a capacity of 5 million passengers annually in the first year of its operation. Now, let me give you some success stories because I have to come with the stats. Itunu City, Itunu Residential, Tiara, Amen Estate Phase 3, Tiwa Gardens, Fairmount, all of these estates have sold at least 200 plots. Most of them, they sold about 100 in 1 week. A lot of people are focused on this axis now, and a lot of, there are even commercial plots in this axis now going for at least 100 million naira per 500 square meters for commercial plots around this axis. And you can actually start getting from the families that are selling to these developers for as cheap as 10 million, 12 million naira per plot. And so if you're interested in getting that, contact me to get started on your journey. And then you might now say, okay, how do I actually earn in dollars if I buy this sort of property? Let me tell you the thing about it. I'm going to use Macarius as an example. Macarius sold over 150 plots, and a greater percentage of the people that bought Macarius were people in the diaspora who are going to attract a lot of diasporan investors. And those guys, instead of them changing their money to naira and paying you, all you just have to do is you just have to open a corporate dollar account, and they are going to be wiring money to you in dollars. So you see that you're making money in dollars for the bulk of your deals and the bulk of your purchases. And so the second most important thing that, like I said, start a site and service or your own estate around the airport region, close to Ayetoro, close to Ekpe, all of those regions with a good title. So far, the reason why we are doing this is that we want to hedge against both inflation, devaluation of the naira, and also a very, very economic, volatile environment. So it has to be in such a way that you mark up in a way that's reasonable. You mark up in a way such that inflation and all other charges do not wipe away your total profits. Because some people are buying properties, but then when you actually convert it, especially our buyers from diaspora, you realize that, have I actually even gained anything from this investment? But the third thing that you can do is investing in bulk, cheap freehold land in Ekpe, doing the documentation and securing that land. For instance, you get a freehold land, you get a good deal. If you contact us and we talk to the family, we're going to broker the deal with the family. You can get, land for as cheap as 900,000 naira, 1 million naira. Then you get it in bulk. Maybe you want to get, say, 60, you want to get, say, 40, you want to get, say, 50, even 100. Then you set aside another budget, maybe, say, 5 to 10 million naira for processing your title, your C of O. And you can do that if you contact us as well. We can help you do that within 6 months to a year. Then you set aside, let's say, another 10 million naira for fencing, and clearing all of that land. So in other words, you would have spent maybe 70 to 100 million naira in total, but then you have a land that is going to appreciate from the 900k, 1 million naira, 1.5 million naira that you bought it in the next 1 year. It's a C of O land that's costing as much as 9, 10, 15 million naira. Let me tell you the truth. There is a very popular real estate company in Lagos that is in Ekpe that were processing their title. They were processing their title in Ekpe, but they had already done the fanfare of an estate launching and they were selling for as much as 15 million naira. And they didn't get that thing any more than 800, 900, 1 million naira from the family. Truth of the matter is that if you get it for that price and you're processing your C of O, even before you get your C of O, you can actually start selling for as much as 15 million naira. And obviously you have the funds to be able to get it cleared, get the gatehouse, get the fencing, and you see that whatever loss you would have incurred as a regards of inflation, devaluation, and all of those things, your margin will more than overcompensate for it. So it's as good as earning in dollars because you have such sweet margins. And like I said in the other point, you also would attract diasporan investors. So this is the third way that you can make money from real estate in dollars here in Lagos, by investing in bulk, cheap freehold land in Ekpe, doing the documentation and securing that land. In a year or two, you'll be able to mark up in such a crazy way. The fourth way that you can make money in dollars from your real estate project is development in highbrow area, Lekki access. See, the truth of the matter is that there's no money like development money. Because if you start to do the math, I would advise anybody to buy your own land and build. But some people don't have that luxury. And so developers are marking up in a 1,000 square meter land. They're able to go up to 20 floors. If you have a unit for 80 to 100 million naira, 2-bedroom units, and you have maybe 80 of such units, 90 of such units, can you start to get a sense of how much you can actually make? There's good land, and the good thing about it is that you don't even have to start building up at the first place. You can start selling off plan. Just really get a good land. We can help you source such, and then you talk to your architects. You do up all of the plans, you do the 3D, you talk to your marketing team, and then you can start selling before you even put a block on the earth. This is another way you can be earning in dollars, because like I said, a lot of these people, a lot of investors, they want to even buy from you. This is not even the people that are going to be leaving, the investors, off-takers. They want to come buy from you. And also, lots of people in the diaspora that want to come back to Nigeria. People want to settle here. They want to buy a house from you. And so you'll be attracting such people. And in a year, if you do all of your homework right, you'll be earning massively from your real estate investment in a short time in dollars.
Okay, so the fifth and final way you can make money from your real estate projects and investments is from investing in a beachfront property. But before we go on, you might have already noticed that my voice is not synchronizing with the video, and I want to apologize for the fact that my audio in the whole of this video has not been very, very, very perfect. And this one was so bad for this particular clip that I just had to do a voiceover. So permit me. So basically, this comes from investing in a beachfront property for the purpose of flipping or for the purpose of setting up a beach vacation type of home, or something recreational. Stephen Nduku had recently an interview with Paul Owanibe of Landmark Group, and he said that 20,000 people weekly, give or take, come to Landmark in Lagos, and they're either coming for parasailing, they are coming to swim, they are coming to just relax by the beach. That place is filled basically and practically 247, even when there is rain. And Lagos is a place where a lot of people want to let their hair down. There's so much stress. people just want to have a form of recreation. There's traffic, you're facing so many things. So Lagosians love recreational lifestyle. And if you go to Ilashe Beach, as at some 2-3 years ago, you were almost going to be spending 200 to 300 to 400,000 naira per night in La Manga or La Sensilo beach houses in Ilashe. And go to Jara Beach Resort, La Campagne Tropicana. These places, month on month, are most times booked, fully booked. So if you had something, or if you have something, in a very good location, you can get in Lekki, you can get in Ekpe, you can get in Abuja, you can get in Aja, you can get in, there's a place now, there's the Wealthy Islet. I have a video where I told you and showed you the different places. I'm going to link this in the description that you can actually buy waterfront property from. When you do that and you establish something there, you're setting up yourself to earn massively in dollars. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you got value from this video. Kindly like, kindly share, kindly subscribe. Contact me if you want to actually start up on your journey of investing and steering in the right direction, the right strategy to make the most buck for your money. This is Uche Philippe Mordi from Ownahome.ng TV. Remember that owning a home should not make you lose sleep. So we're committed to giving you the very best property recommendations and insider real estate gist. See you at the very next video. Bye-bye.